Hey, good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
So this is me, stuck in my head, overthinking, super timid.
You have a really great style, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your name?
Tim. Nice to meet you. Yeah, firm handshake too. It was impressive.
I have more than that.
Yeah, listen, you're impressing me today, okay? I don't know how much more I can take, so all right, have a good one.
Tim.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Just walking with my friend. He's autistically standing in the corner now. Just waiting for me to get done talking to you. Okay, so you need cute boy to show you around.
Something like that.
Is what I'm hearing. That's good. Here, let me grab your number. Why'd you move here?
Heartbreak. If you want me to be honest.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Freshly heartbroken. That's exactly what I'm
Right?
looking for. It's all good.
Me too.
All right, perfect.
But this is also me, confident, out of my head, expressive, feeling like the man getting this girl's number. What if I told you that those clips were shot literally 1 hour apart? In this video, I'm going to show you the exact 30-minute workflow that you can use to go from shy, stuck in your head, and not very confident to feeling extremely confident, outgoing, and charismatic when you talk to new people. And this works even if you have never really approached before. If you don't know who I am, I used to not be able to talk to girls without shaking. I would be so terrified to even try to approach. And this is my social formula for getting out of my head. And it's worked wonders for me for years. It's time I give this away to you guys. In this video, I'm going to show you how to go from shy, stuck in your head, overthinking, freezing up, to confident and charismatic with literally just 30 minutes of work per day. And this works even if you're a beginner. Honestly, I really shouldn't be giving this away for free, but fuck it. So other than being shyer than the emo gamer girl and your favorite anime dating sim, what actually causes approach anxiety? Why do you actually feel approach anxiety other than just being shy? Here's the thing about approach anxiety. It is all about decisions. In the past, you've had times where you've made decisions and you've been rewarded for being passive, not taking action, not going after what you want, and not taking risks. You went to school, you sat in your desk, you shut the fuck up, and you were a good little boy. And that is actually normal. That's what every guy is brainwashed and socially conditioned to do. But when it comes to wanting to date ideal women, like the actual women you want to date, you have to put yourself out of your comfort zone and you have to get real experience with approaching girls that you think are absolutely fucking beautiful. Like you see them and your head explodes and there's just a little matchstick left with a little bit of smoke coming out. You have your eyes popping out and your tongue flopping on the ground like a fucking cartoon, right? You want to approach those girls, but you need to have experience doing that in order to be good at it. So by definition, you're going to have to get used to this stuff. And the 4-step process I'm going to give you in this video is going to tell you exactly how to get out of your head and get to a point where you can approach the most beautiful women with literally 30 minutes of work per day. I promise you. So really quick, before we get into the 4-step process, it's really important to understand that with this social conditioning, being conditioned to just play it safe and not take any risks, I want you to stop and really think about this. What kind of results have you gotten in your dating life when you have been passive? How many dates have you gotten from that? And of those dates, like in the last 6 months, of those dates in the last 6 months, how many girls have been your ideal girl that you'd be excited to see again? And then out of those long-term options, how many of those girls wanted to see you again and you got on 2 to 3 dates with? And the answer is probably fucking sad. The answer is probably pretty depressing because if you're watching this video, you're probably pretty passive, which is fine because I was there too. I'm going to show you how to get into that proactive state. But you have to be aware that your life is significantly worse by you being passive. And you need to really hammer that into your head. It's so important to understand that if you are not proactive about your dating life, about going out and meeting girls, then you will not change. Nothing will change and no one is coming to save you. And you might feel like shit because your results aren't very good right now. And I'm here to tell you there is no reason to judge yourself. Everyone in the past that has gotten better at this, including myself, all my clients, guys I've worked with one-on-one in my school, everybody that gets better at this starts at a place where they are not proud of their results. They are not happy with it. You just have to understand that your results right now are just a result of false beliefs. I'm going to give you some examples right now of false beliefs that keep you from approaching, keep you from taking action. The first most common belief that I see most guys have is that I don't want to get rejected in front of other people because that would be embarrassing. And I'm going to break down right now why this belief just doesn't make sense. All you have to do with these false beliefs is just ask a couple questions. So I'm going to show you an example. So I don't want to get rejected in front of people because that would be embarrassing. Well, why is that true? Well, because then it would hurt my confidence. How would it hurt your confidence? Because that's just what happens. That's what's supposed to happen. And that right there is the problem. The problem with a lot of these false beliefs is that you feel like there's a meaning behind the stuff that happens. If I get rejected, then I have to feel bad about myself because that's just what happens. No, that's what has happened to other people before. Other people have let it hurt their confidence. You have let it hurt your confidence in the past, but it doesn't need to actually hurt your confidence. That's a choice that you are making. You are choosing to assign that meaning. If I get rejected by this girl, that means I have to have worse confidence. It's not true. That doesn't actually make sense. And to go a little deeper on that, that's just a belief that's very common, is that if I get rejected, it's going to hurt my feelings. Is that if I get rejected, it's going to hurt my confidence. And the reason guys think that is because if she rejects me, it means I'm not attractive or I'm not good enough. Well, you have to ask yourself, why is that true? And a lot of guys will say, well, because if she doesn't want me, I'm not desirable. But does she not want you, or does she not want what she saw in the first 30 seconds of talking to you? Which one is more likely? Probably the first 30 seconds. Is that first 30 seconds of how you talk to women in your control? Can you spend time making sure you are dressed okay, that you don't smell like shit, that you have a smile on your face when you talk to her, that you have a flirty delivery, that you have a good vibe when you go up and talk to her, that you can make a couple jokes and take the tension out of the conversation and just relax, have a really dominant subcommunication? Yes, probably. Cool. Now, dating is back in your control. Whether or not she's attracted to you is back in your control, and it's something you can fully have control over. So all these false beliefs that are causing internal approach anxiety and tension and causing you to not take action are coming from assumptions that you never think to question. And this is what I'm trying to do on the channel. I'm trying to get you to think differently and think about how you can have different beliefs and question your beliefs so that you can make different assumptions about how the world works. Because right now, your assumptions and your beliefs, they're leading you to results that you don't fucking like, bro. You're sitting here watching a YouTube video about how to get girls. And I was there too. It sucks. It sucks to be there. And I think having different beliefs and shifting your belief system to buy into a new system is very, very powerful for this. And I think it's super important. It's one of the most important things, which is why it's taken me so fucking long to get into this, the meat of the video with the actual 4-step process. And the reason most guys stick to these beliefs that aren't serving them anymore, maybe they've served them in the past, is because if you believe something new, if you shift into new beliefs, you hurt your ego. And this is the thing I needed to understand, and that most men need to understand when they want to get better at becoming more charismatic and talking to more people, because you do need to get out of your own way. If you think you're too good to socialize with an old lady, if you think you're too good to say what's up to a homeless guy and be nice, if you think you're too good for that, then I'm going to be honest, this won't work for you. And you might be like, Tim, how the fuck do I get around these old beliefs, my old ego that's getting in the way of me making these changes? Well, I'm going to show you, because I'm a fucking genius with all the answers. But actually, I have been through a lot of this bullshit. I've been through all these things because as a guy that grew up for 20 years, shaking and shitting my pants when I would try to talk to women, I have a lot of these negative beliefs that actually held me back. So I'm going to walk you through how to actually get past these. So now let's get into my social protocol for actually breaking a lot of these beliefs and getting into consistent flow state socially on a daily basis. So it's a 4-phase process consisting of greetings, and then greetings plus have a good day. I'll explain what that means in a second. And then compliments and showing intent and walking away. These are the 4 main phases. And by the end of it, you're going to get 23 interactions per day, 23 social interactions in one day in 30 minutes. It's very possible. It's very doable. So let's get into phase 1, greetings. So you're going to go out and you're going to do 10 greetings. And to do this, you can go anywhere that you would pass around one person per minute. So a park, mall, shopping center, anywhere, high school cheerleading practice. Just kidding. Don't do that. Bad, not good. You will get tased multiple times. And when you're at these places, you just go on a walk. Okay. And while you're on the walk, you do 10 greetings. So this is just, hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, hello, hi. Anything that is opening your mouth and sounds come out to the other person. And what makes it count as a greeting is just saying anything. You open your mouth, sounds come out. That is it. That's all you have to do. If they have headphones in, if they ignore you, if they hate you, if they throw coffee in your face and they murder you, you're fine. It counts. So you still got it in. Here are a few examples of what would count for an actual greeting.
Hey, good morning. Morning, bro. Good morning. Morning, guys. Dude, no one's feeling it this morning, bro.
Now we get into phase 2, which is greetings plus have a good day. You're going to do 5 of these. Now, this phase is super powerful because it gets you into a state of abundance and it lets you take the power back on your interactions if you get ignored. So when I say, hey, good morning, and someone ignores me, and I say, have a good day, I'm kind of taking the power back in that interaction, but it also puts me in a state of abundance because I still want them to have a good day, even if they don't respond to me. So if they ignore you, have a good day. If they give you a weird look, have a good day. If they smile and look like you're awkward or that they look awkward or whatever, any reaction, have a good day. Doesn't matter. And you can just see in these clips of me doing these actual steps how it helps me take the power back and like boost my state because I'm still wishing them a good day even if I didn't get the result that I like wanted.
Hey, you guys look really cute today. Have a good day. Loving the all black.
Huh?
I was saying I love the all black today. Yeah, have a good day.
Now we get into phase 3, which is compliments. So this can be a compliment about anything. Nice shirt, nice glasses, nice shoes. I like your tattoos. It can be literally anything. If you want some bonus points from me and you want to be a very, very special boy, what you can do is you can inject more personal input into the compliment. So for example, I wear silver jewelry, right? I wear my watch and my chain. I'm super jealous of guys that wear gold jewelry. I'm just too pale. I'm a fucking white boy. I can't wear gold jewelry and have it look good on me. So every time I see a guy that's pulling off gold jewelry, I will say, bro, I love that fucking chain, man. I wish I could pull it off. I'm just too pale. I literally can't do it. I'm so fucking jealous. And that puts me in an elevated emotional state and it helps me boost my state because I'm having more fun. I'm injecting more personal input into the interaction. If you're too nervous to do that, no bonus points for you, but it's still okay. It'll be all good. You still can get the 5 compliments in the day. Opening with compliments just gives you a lot of opportunities to extend interactions. I'm about to show you a couple examples of me starting with some compliments to just show you the kind of interactions you can have, even if you're just giving compliments to people.
Hey, I love the shades.
Thank you.
Yeah, have a good day, guys. Hi. I love the outfit today.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, you're very pretty.
Thank you.
Yeah. Have a good day. Hey, I really like your outfit.
Thank you.
Yeah, have a good one.
Remember, guys, this stuff is supposed to be fun. You're not supposed to want to fucking kill yourself every time you go out and talk to people. Will you be nervous? Will you be shy? Will you be uncomfortable? Yes, hopefully, because that means you're pushing your comfort zone, but it doesn't mean that you can't fucking have fun with it. A lot of guys that go out and they take this so seriously and let their ego get in the way just because you're full of yourself. And I'm saying that as someone who is ultimately full of himself, okay? That is me. So don't worry about it. I'm not judging you. I'm just telling you, if you can't have fun with this, you need to get over yourself and you need to start. Now for phase 4, we're only going to do 3 of these. So what you're going to do is show intent and walk away, right? So what this means is you go up to a girl, you say, hey, excuse me, I just wanted to say you look really cute today. Have a good day. And then you walk away. Now this does a couple things. It gets you out of your head because you're not worried about what the interaction is going to look like, how you're going to extend it, what you're going to say. You know what you're going to say. You know what the outcome is going to be. You're going to walk the fuck away. So it doesn't even matter. When I was starting to approach, I would overthink the fuck out of the opener. And then what am I going to say after? What's the follow-up? And then if she says anything that's a little off script, I would completely freeze up and shut down. This gets you completely out of that because you're just working on the most quintessential part of approaching beautiful women, which is going up to her, getting her attention, and giving her a compliment or saying something that makes it man to woman, right? Now, you can do that in better ways, and I teach guys in my one-on-one coaching program. If you want to learn more about that down below in the description, you can. But you don't need to do that shit yet. If you are still going through like a daily social protocol to get more open and get more relaxed talking to people, you don't need all this shit. You don't need a ton of like, exact lines and openers and everything to say that's the exact right thing. You don't need that. Showing intent and then walking away is a fucking cheat code because 1, you don't overthink. 2, you also get to practice delivering the open in a flirty way. There's a big difference between, hey, I'm Tim. I thought you were cute. Have a good day. And like autistically like staring at her and being like, hey, excuse me. So I saw you. I thought you were really cute. Yeah, have a good day. I just want to say, I thought you looked really cute today. Have a good day. And have a smile on your face. Have a little bit of fucking swag to you. Have some personality. You can practice that in a very safe environment because you're just fucking leaving. You're not even getting rejected. It's rejection proof. It's fucking amazing. If you execute on this process, I promise you, life will change in the matter of weeks. I have guys that are in their mid 30s that are in my program, go through this process, and within 2 to 3 weeks, they're approaching women consistently, the most attractive women they've ever approached in their lives. They're doing it very consistently on a daily basis. You can make massive changes in a very short period of time if you just focus on relaxing, taking consistent action, and holding yourself accountable. If you need help with holding yourself accountable, you can apply for coaching down in the description. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.